Hi, boys and girls. We've been talking about changes, all types of changes, the changes that we go through, the changes that you see in nature, the changes that animals go through. Last week we were talking about metamorphosis, how a caterpillar changes from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So we're continuing that discussion this week. And because of that, I wanted to read you a funny story. This is a story about a dog who does not like baths. In fact, he hates baths. His name is Harry. As we're reading this story, there's a little bit of confusion. People are not quite sure if Harry is a white dog with black spots or a black dog with white spots. Harry goes through a dramatic change during the course of this story. So let's find out about Harry, the dirty dog. The author of this story is Jean Zion, and the pictures in the story are by Margaret Bloy Graham. Remember, the one that does the pictures is the illustrator, and the person who writes the story is the author. Harry, the dirty dog. Harry was a white dog with black spots. He liked everything except getting a bath. So one day, when he heard the water running in the tub, he took the scrubbing brush and he buried it in the backyard. Then he ran away from home. Let's take a good look at Harry before this story goes too far. Here's Harry. He's that white dog. He's got black spots on him. Harry's about to have some kind of adventure, and that adventure is going to take Harry through some changes. He played where they were fixing the street, and he got very dirty. He played at the railroad, and he got even dirtier. Look at all of that dirt. Can you even see Harry through all of that dirt? There he is, up there. Dirty little Harry. He played tag with other dogs and became dirtier still. Is that looking like the same white dog with black spots? Or is he starting to look like a black dog with white spots? Hmm. He slid down a coal chute. We don't hear too much of coal these days, but coal, it's the same thing as charcoal when your parents are grilling outside and they put those little black cubes in the barbecue grill. That's coal. A long, long time ago, people used coal to heat their homes in the winter when it was cold outside. Kind of sounds the same. Cold, coal. This is coal. Harry slid down a coal chute and got the dirtiest of all. In fact, he changed. He changed from a white dog with black spots to a black dog with white spots. Uh oh, look at that. I'm thinking if Harry was my dog, I might not even recognize him. Although there were many other things to do, Harry began to wonder if his family thought he had really run away, and he felt tired and hungry too. So without stopping on the way, he ran back home. When Harry got to his house, he crawled through the fence and he sat looking at the back door. There he is. Look at his family. They're looking kind of perplexed. Perplexed means a little confused. It looks to me like they're wondering, why is that dog in our backyard? One of the family looked out and said, there's a strange dog in our backyard. By the way, has anyone seen Harry? They don't recognize him. Let's stop and think for a moment. Why doesn't the family recognize Harry? Harry started off as a white dog with black spots, right? And he played so much and he went through so many dirty things, he underwent a change that transformed him from a white dog with black spots to a black dog with white spots. And even his own family don't recognize him. Let's keep reading. When Harry heard this, he tried very hard to show them that he was Harry. He started to do all his old clever tricks. He flip-flopped and he flop-flipped. He rolled over and he played dead. He danced and he sang. How do dogs sing? He must be howling, huh? Oh! He did these tricks over and over again, but everyone shook their heads and said, oh no, it couldn't be Harry. So the tricks must have looked familiar, but the dog sure didn't. Harry gave up. He walked slowly towards the gate. Look at poor Harry. He's probably thinking, what am I going to do? Even my own family doesn't recognize me. What's going to happen to me? But suddenly, Harry stopped. Do you have a prediction? I'm wondering what Harry's going to do now. How is he going to get the family to realize that he is indeed Harry? Wonder where he's going. He ran to a corner of the garden and he started to dig furiously. Oh, I think I have it. Remember in the beginning of the story, he buried the scrub brush? Oh, look at that. He started to dig furiously and soon he jumped away from the hole, barking short, happy barks. Look at what he's uncovered. The scrub brush. He found the scrubbing brush and carrying it into the house in his mouth. He ran up the stairs with the family following close behind. Where do you think Harry's going? I have an idea. He jumped into the bathtub and he sat up begging with the scrubbing brush in his mouth, a trick he'd certainly never done before because, as you recall, Harry hated baths, remember? This little doggy wants a bath, cried the little girl, and her father said, why don't you and your brother give him one? Imagine their surprise when they find out that it was Harry all along. Harry's bath was the soapiest one he'd ever had. It worked like magic. As soon as the children started to scrub, they began shouting, Mommy, Daddy, look, come quick. It's Harry, it's Harry, it's Harry, they cried. Oh, Harry wagged his tail and was very, very happy. His family combed and brushed him lovingly, and he became once again a white dog with black spots. So he transformed again. He was a white dog with black spots, then he was a black dog with white spots, and now he's a white dog with black spots again. It was wonderful to be home. After dinner, Harry fell asleep in his favorite place. He was happily dreaming of how much fun it had been getting dirty. He slept so soundly that he didn't even feel the scrubbing brush that he'd hidden under his pillow. Harry the dirty dog. Isn't this a funny story? How about you go and tell somebody about this funny story? And Harry, that funny little dog. Until next time, this is Mrs. Harrell reading to you during quarantine learning time. All right, guys, see you later.